All right, let's begin.
Okay. So first question. So Father Alex, when you're attractive, what do you do to keep them waiting you more without them getting too used to you? How can you keep them interested and that attraction to not die down in the process?
Well, it depends how you meet them. If you meet them online,
Hmm.
it's harder
Yeah.
because online, if you meet them online, most likely they're the one that everyone wants to meet.
Hmm.
Because if you go on a date with a guy and you choose him, most likely you're choosing what you think is the best attractive person.
Yeah.
So that guy has his ego inflated. And so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And it's not impossible, but that he has to be in that mindset and you have to be his type. Like
Okay.
men are just more unrealistic with their standards online, you
How is
know?
it?
Well, because what do you mean?
I mean, why are they unrealistic, or what do you
Because
mean
they
by
have a
that?
lot of options.
Ah.
They have a lot of options. They don't have to work to know if you like them,
Hmm.
meaning you like them and they already know that. In real life, you don't just walk around and say, "Hey, I like you."
Yeah. Yeah. They know that you already like them.
Yeah, exactly. So when they don't know if you like them, they're more humble.
Yeah.
And the thing is that consistently meeting women online and getting validated, each time that happens, you're more arrogant. And so,
So, I mean, in regards of the question, like, then there's no hope,
no,
like,
there's no
or
hope. It's just
or
harder.
it's just harder.
Yeah.
Okay, then how do you do that when it's harder? Like,
Okay.
how do you make them wait?
Well, okay. So first of all, you just don't. If you notice if they
Mhm.
ask you on a date to their place, don't
Mhm.
say, "Hey, no, let's go on a date." Just walk away.
Oh,
Okay, like that.
like,
That
don't
that's
lose your time.
yeah. You're. They're already telling you who they are.
Mm.
All right. Don't try to say, "Oh, no, let's go." No, 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 no. If they already said that, they already showed you their intentions, and now you trying to get them to treat you like on a romantic date. You're trying to change them.
Mm.
Like
Mhm.
you'll notice that when these guys, when they start dating, the first few dates, when they meet women online, they're more respectful.
Mm.
The more success they have, the more arrogant they
Already.
get. And then they'll start asking you to come back to their place, or they'll ask you on a date close to their home. They won't meet you halfway. And so that's the thing. It doesn't mean that a lot of women will say, okay, so now they got to take me on an expensive date. No, well, I don't mean that. I mean that they try.
Yeah.
They make an effort to show you that they don't just want sex.
Yeah, but also to be fair to men, like he doesn't want to spend that amount of time, or because they face a lot of rejection. Like a lot of men that are not like highly successful.
Hmm.
They are just used to being rejected, so they
Exactly.
want to don't invest a lot.
Well, again, you
So
can see
how do
that.
you create that bridge?
You don't create the bridge. You see what type of bridge they have. If
Mm,
they are not investing, you could tell. The problem
mm,
is that when you see a guy you like and they don't behave a certain way, it's like a camera. It's like, oh, they don't like this. Let me just fix this. Don't fix it. If they're not putting effort from the beginning,
mm.
if you're feeling like it's going a little bit too fast, you got to just skip it and find somebody else,
Okay.
because online there's more bullshit.
Mm,
And if the more bullshit you tolerate, you're gonna become like that guy where you
yeah.
become resentful. Oh, every guy just wants to sleep with me. Well, because you're getting the signs and you get mad, and so you try to change them rather than leave.
And also, I think that social media gets the words from both sides. I mean, also from you, because you don't pick like the normal guy if you're seeing like a lot of hot ones.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like you choose only the hot ones.
Well, that's
And that's what happens because that also gets the words on you because maybe you're not that superficial in person, but on your apps,
you're
it's
more.
so difficult to not be.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
you're a pixel.
Yeah.
You're not you don't have cells and atoms. It's
Yeah.
like
And you're
arguing.
comparing like all the time. So you're like,
Exactly.
okay, this is better, this is better, this is better. I mean, we're not idiots. We're trying to find like the best we can like achieve. You can tell like, no, this is way too hot for me.
Yeah,
But it's your ego inflated.
it's your
So
ego.
and mhm.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
And for example, if you're like pretty, you are kind of confused on where is your league, let's say, because the hot men are willing to have sex with you, but not a relationship.
Well,
So
no.
you're kind of to me it's confusing because like okay, well then with which type of guys can I relate to in apps? Like how hot they can be. So they want to have a relationship with me. I mean, I know that a lot of people are different, blah blah blah, but there's a standard, like a physical standard.
It depends, right? Like it's not about hotness; it's about how much access they have.
Yeah.
So if you notice they're partying a lot, traveling a lot,
Oh yeah.
and just they live the crazy fun lifestyle, they're not the ones for you. You can meet a guy who's hot and just goes to work and comes back home.
Yeah.
And that guy will be more suitable for something serious than a guy who's slightly less attractive, but he's a DJ.
Yeah.
Slightly less attractive, but he sells drugs. Slightly less attractive, but he works at a strip club. I don't know, but that's occupation matters. For example, if you don't date a doctor. Okay, don't they, because they're surrounded by nurses and nurses. They're freaks. Okay, like there's some things. Don't date YouTubers. Look at what happened to that girl Wizard Liz. Well, she's a YouTuber, and she dated this other YouTuber, and the thing is, YouTubers have options. That's just how it is. Like, and so you gotta, and it's not that people say, "Oh, I'll date the ugly guy." Okay, you can do that, but date the guy who has a more simple life. He likes to hike with his friends. He likes to have he likes to hang out and watch a movie at night, right? And so that will lead to more stable relationship.
But that's hard because a lot of those guys are not on apps. Like they are on
That's
real
the
life.
point. That's the point.
So it's
That's the point.
it's hard to get them. I mean, I think there are some guys like that at the gym, maybe.
Yeah, at the gym, but then the
But
gym has a
then,
lot of egotistical guys.
exactly. I
Yeah.
think it's the same, but in person. I mean, it's better pick your poison, right?
By the way, if you guys are enjoying this, check out our Patreon. We're going to be posting these types of videos more on Patreon once or twice a week. So let's continue with the video. But remember, for $5 a month, you guys are going to get access to these types of questions. And I'll be honest with you, it's more fun to make, so we're going to post more. So join the Patreon or else I'm closing the channel. Let's continue with the video.
But it's so hard to find someone to connect with, like in real life, especially now. Like, I don't know, it's hard.
But you could.
Yeah, you could.
Because
it's possible. But...
like me, I have art groups. I don't do it because I want to meet women. I do it because I want to draw and paint, and I want to meditate. I have a meditation group, and I don't want to do it alone, right?
Yeah.
But that's how you meet people in real life. You sign up, you go hiking. If you like hiking, find a hiking group. If you like drawing, find a drawing group.
Yeah.
If you like meditating, find a meditation group. If you like doing yoga, don't do yoga at home. Go to a yoga group. If you like dancing, join a dancing school where they have social events.
Yeah.
You got to go out of your way.
Yeah.
You
it's
know?
so hard.
Well, again,
we have to do it, of course.
What's harder? Dealing with this bullshit or finding something
that's a perfect
point. You got to pick your poison, pick your suffering. You're gonna struggle. I'd rather struggle finding a group where I could go to. Like, for example, if you're a crackhead, join AA.
Yeah.
If you're a sexaholic, join it. If you want to quit drugs, join a drug group. If you're an anxious person, join an anxiety support group.
Yeah.
Like, don't suffer alone. If you suffer with other people, you're gonna meet someone who likes you and has a similar thing.
Yeah, you're right. But for example, I mean, the question was, how do I make him wait?
Well,
I mean, of course, I get the idea that on social media you try to find like a normal guy. Well, a guy that has like a quiet life,
yeah.
Is like an easy guy, let's say, and then let's say you meet each other and you get out like a couple of times, and I mean you're all both adults, so so he wants to know what's gonna happen later, and you don't want to be rude or you don't want to discard him or make him feel rejected because you just want.
That's not your fault. Like if you.
But how do you? I mean, it's different to say like, "Oh no, get away from me!" Like I'm that girl, and to say like, I mean, I prefer the way
it's how you present
I really
yourself.
like you.
If you present yourself as a girl who gives it up quickly, they're gonna try.
Yeah.
But if you present yourself as more conservative, you dress in more conservative way, you dress in a respectful way, like your manners and your demeanor. That will change the way a guy. If he sees your social media and he sees a bunch of bikini photos, he's gonna say, "Okay, I could try that."
Okay, well, that's important.
Yeah,
because then you are like projecting the wrong version of yourself.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe that person could get more likes, but it's not gonna be the likes that you want.
Exactly. So it comes down to how you have your image.
In what image?
Well, your image, like don't look like you're somebody who gives it up fast. Like
yeah, but I mean, I know it sounds obvious for a guy, but
Mhm.
for a girl, it's not that
Okay, for example,
obvious.
don't color your hair too much. Don't have so many piercings. Don't have so many tattoos. Don't have a private social media account rather than public. In fact, don't have social media account. These are things, or even when you go on a date, dress in a conservative way. Don't show too much skin, right? And be on time. And and this is the thing, don't be too charismatic. Be more shy, more quiet. Let the guy lead. And all of those little things communicates to a guy that you got to go a little slower with me.
Oh, okay.
And even your relationship history. Like don't show.
But I mean, guys are idiots. I mean, not all of them, but if he doesn't have that much game, he's going to be confused. Like, I mean, a normal guy, like maybe not you, that you're sensitive and you notice these things, but there are guys that they don't socialize a lot with women, so they kind of interpret things wrong. So how do you are clear with a guy that doesn't have that much like
Well, again,
intelligence
as
to?
long as you smile
Mhm.
and you say, "I want to see you again,"
Mhm.
even if they're feeling insecure, it doesn't matter. Like,
But if he wants to go faster than
no, you
you,
just say, "Oh, no, not yet. I have something else to do tomorrow. I'm busy."
mm,
You just make up an excuse. Just, "Oh
okay.
no, I don't want to go home. I'm tired. Let's hang out another time."
Mm,
If he says, "Oh man, she rejected me," but you already told him, "Let's hang out another time."
yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
okay. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Or
That you open the door, like not yet, but without saying it. Like,
yeah,
oh no, but let's hang out tomorrow.
exactly. And if you feel like
Used.
they're too poor to take you out on an expensive date, because
Mhm.
sometimes, like you said, guys spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just say, "Hey, let's go on a walk. Let's go on a picnic.
Mhm.
I'll bring fruits. You bring something to drink."
Yeah.
Like you showed him that you're happy with little things. That
Yeah.
you don't have. If
That's
he
important.
suggests, "Hey, let's go on an expensive dinner date," say, "No, no. Let's go on a walk. That's nicer. It's more affordable." And if
Mhm.
you like each other, the next time we'll go to dinner. You're telling him, I'm not in it for the money. I'm not in
Yeah.
it for what you want. And it's like there was a scene in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Will took Jazz's sister on a date. And and the waiter was like, "Do you guys want lobster?" And she was like, "Oh, well, no, lobster is too expensive." And Will looked at the camera. He was like,
Maybe.
ah, right. I had a girl one time when I will Uber her to my place. We were dating, and she was like, "No, no, like I don't want you to Uber me. It's too expensive. I'll just take the bus." That's how you know that this girl is not materialistic and that this girl is more. You could take her seriously because you could trust her. She's already worrying about how much money you spend. Right?
Yeah.
She cares about you. A girl who just sleeps around doesn't give a fuck how much money you spend on her.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
those little things are things that you want to watch out for.
That's surprising. Sorry to interrupt, but that's surprising because we often like receive the opposite advice, like women to women. Like, no, like he didn't like pay for that. Then you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
like
Women,
love yourself. I mean, and I cannot get it. I mean,
I get
sometimes
it too.
like guys are assholes, but they are assholes with or without money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Right.
that doesn't matter. I mean, a guy could be a great guy and he cannot afford like an Uber to your house.
Yeah,
But he's willing to, I don't know, to walk to you to the bus, or I don't know, to ask them, are you okay, or I don't know,
exactly.
anything like that kind of details or attention that like really matter. But it's not that easy for other women because they feel like if he doesn't invest money, then he doesn't want that relationship
They're,
with
they're,
her.
they're watching the wrong coaches,
Yeah, of
man. They're,
course.
they're, they're, they're watching Shira 7. They're watching coaches that tell women that if he doesn't spend on you, he doesn't want you. That just comes from people who were raised in a home where they were financially insecure.
Mm.
And these are the types of women also that will tell women, he has to you don't have to, he has to spend on you.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that just comes from insecurity. You're only going to get guys who have the money for it, and guys that those guys just have the wrong intentions. They just have the wrong intentions, And there's a lot of female dating coaches tell women that the most, and it's problematic because a lot of women, if you ask them out on a coffee date, they're like, "Oh, coffee? Oh, hell no." I don't want coffee date. You gotta take me on an expensive date. And it's like, no, what the fuck, like coffee date? Like, I don't know you.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know,
know
like what
you.
the fuck? Like I gotta spend money on you, and I don't mind that, but it's the insistence. It's that
Yeah.
I have to go on a coffee date. It's like, now you got the wrong intentions. You're the equivalent of a guy that just wants to sleep with a girl.
Yeah, and I think that also helps the mindset of, well, he's right now a kind of a friend. Like, you're not going to do that with a friend. You're just knowing each other.
Mhm.
So like, oh, like that's nice that you can pay. Or I don't know, maybe offer just to pay. If it's a coffee, maybe
Yeah.
why not? But
Yep.
I don't know. It's so hard on women, and how to um, because I think that we are getting out of the question that how to make him wait. I mean, I want like specific instructions to how to tell a guy, like just like, oh no, but let's do something,
Exactly.
and that's it.
Exactly that.
Okay.
It's not the problem is that you're afraid because you don't want him to reject you. You don't want him to leave.
No.
There's no right way of doing it.
Mhm.
No, there's no wrong way of doing it.
Okay.
If you have, as long as you don't say, "Oh hell no," and smack them, okay, now you're psycho. You know, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Just say no, no, thank you. Like, I've had women tell
No,
me
thank
that.
you.
There's never been a way of like, oh man, look at the way she said that to me, man. Fuck, man, I don't want to see her again.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I feel bad that I maybe went too far, and she said, "No, calm down. Let's go on another date." And that's fine. You know,
Yeah.
but you're never wrong when you have standards. If a woman says, "Oh, take me on a dinner date," there's no wrong way of me saying no. There's no wrong way of me saying no. Let's just go get coffee. No, I could say let's go get coffee. I'm like, no, I don't do dinner dates the first date. I could just say, oh no, I prefer to go on a walk. Or I could just say, like, there's no wrong way of doing it.
Yeah.
What's wrong is her reaction. If the only person that could do wrong is if I'm setting the boundaries, your reaction to my boundaries, you're the only one that can make a mistake.
Yeah.
Because
Because actually you're projecting a green flag. Like, I'm telling you this without yelling or without getting activated by my traumas. So, like, this is my green flag. And then he reacts to that with a red flag. And
exactly.
that's your information.
Exactly.
Okay, right there.
So the point of this is that don't overthink it. If you feel like you don't want to do something, say it. There's no such thing as saying the wrong thing and that made them not like you. That doesn't exist.
I know. I mean, I'm struggling with this.
What's
because,
wrong is their reaction, because you could say it in the most goofy way, and if you could say it the most wrong way, I still understand what you're saying. It's not like, oh man, the way she said that, man. No.
Yeah.
What's wrong? What's wrong is the other person.
Yeah.
So it's like, so here what you're the way not the way you're asking it, but what it sounds like is people like tiptoeing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want to be perfect. No, it's okay to be imperfect. That there's no mistake. There's no such thing as a mistake when it comes to setting your boundaries. No such thing.
Okay. But I mean, I'm thinking that sex is so important for some girls that sometimes you think that how long is too long?
Okay, that's the different question, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Like, that's a different question. Like, if you think that you're gonna take a long time to have sex with a guy, make sure that you guys do simple things. Don't make him feel like, man, I spent such fucking money on this bitch. And now, and
Okay.
you see, like don't do that. Like, if you plan on having a long courtship,
Yeah.
do simple things.
Okay.
Do simple
Keep it
things.
simple,
Yeah, and let them know. Just say, look, I like to take things slow.
And that's a perfect point, because that way you show him that you don't want him neither for attention, neither for money.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of guys, they feel used for that.
Exactly.
Like, you just want masculine attention, and I'm here like being an idiot giving it to you.
Yep.
And that way you can say like, no, I actually want to know you.
Yep. And you can let them know, hey, like, I want to get to know you, so you don't have to take me on expensive dates. We just go on a walk. I'm fine with that. I'm not the type of girl. So if you want him to go slow, then the spending money has to be slower too, you know?
Yeah.
So, but again, that's why I just say it.
That's very good advice.
But I'm still saying the same thing. Just say it. Because once you tell him that you're not going to sleep with him, if he chooses to take you on an expensive date, that's on him.
Yeah, that's on him. Yeah, of course, and you can enjoy it.
Exactly. That's on him. Thank you very much. Right?
Well, yeah.
But if
But it also happens that you can you put your boundary,
Uh-huh.
and then he's like, I don't know, like I don't want to have sex like right now, maybe later, because I want to make sure that you can go, like we are going somewhere with
Yeah.
sex. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to use sex, but it's sometimes the case. And then he is like, yeah, right, you're saying that now. I mean, he doesn't say it, but he
Okay.
acts like yeah, it doesn't matter. But I know that inside him, he's like, yeah,
Well,
you're just saying it.
every guy's gonna try. Even if
Yeah.
he
Hmm.
says, okay, he's gonna try, because yeah, it's
Hmm.
true. Sometimes they say it and they do it. So
Hmm.
but it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
Like, if he tries once or twice, that's total. I think that's normal, guys, because they
Yeah, because they like you.
yeah, but also they're testing you. They're seeing whether or not that's true. Because it's
Mm-hmm.
true, a lot of women do say things and they don't follow through, right? So
Yeah.
you
Hmm.
shouldn't take, if a guy tries once or twice, that's fine. But if
Hmm.
he tries more than that, then well, the thing is that guys, you're setting expectations. So if you do reject them, he knows why.
Mm.
So a guy will continue trying. Like like
All right.
most guys will not stop trying. But if you let him know that you don't want that you want to go slow, and he tries, and you say no, he's not the reaction is going to be different,
Mhm.
because he already knew.
And I think you have to be open with the reason why, because I mean, there's an obvious reason that you want to be taken seriously, that you want a relationship, but to me, there's also another hidden reason, maybe not for all women, but for like a percentage of us,
Mhm.
that if you are a woman, oh man, this hits too close to home, but if you're a woman that you experience like sexual harassment or sexual violence of any kind,
Mhm.
uh, you are kind of afraid to bring the subject, or you have like weird reactions when a guy tries to touch you.
Yeah.
Like that's normal, and oh my God. It's difficult because then you have like a reaction that it's so way too emotional.
Overreaction.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
like way too emotional,
yeah.
and then you feel creepy, and it's weird. I mean, I have, and that has happened to me, and mostly the guys like react like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
it's fine, but you feel so like I should tell him, like I don't know if this is because
No.
I don't I don't tell him, but unless that we know each other or we're friends, I don't know. But like in the early dating, it's hard because I don't want him to think that it's him, that it's just it's my body, like it
Yeah. Well,
reacts with fear. Like I'm working on it, but it's difficult.
you let them know, hey, I
Mhm.
like you, but I'm not ready yet.
Yeah.
You let them know, like,
Mhm.
hey, I like. It's really about communicating what's in your mind in the
Mhm.
moment.
Yeah.
So if in the moment he's doing something and it makes you feel uncomfortable, but it's not because of him, you just say, hey, I just it's a little uncomfortable. It's not because of you. I like you.
Mhm.
You're a great guy.
Yeah.
You see? So
Yeah.
so, but you see, that's the point. The point of all of this is to express what's in your mind, but also let them know that it's not personal.
Yeah. Mhm.
And how they react is
Yeah, that
more.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
Mhm.
matter. Well, yeah, and also it says about them.
Hmm.
So it's like, the point of all of this is that we overthink it
Hmm.
because we feel like we're different. We feel like we might push them away. We feel weird, when in reality, this is normal,
Hmm.
and you should feel comfortable with saying these things without feeling like you have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Even if you scream, "Oh, what,
Mhm.
what happened?" Oh, it's
Nothing.
not you.
No,
It's
no.
not you. It's not you. Look, man, I like you, but it's just something happened. Blah 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 blah. I'll tell you another time. Blah blah. Blah.
Mhm.
And if you don't feel like
Mhm.
tell him, just say, I don't want to.
No, I don't
I'll
want to talk about it.
yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but I do like you. I'm having a great time.
Oh, okay. Like reassure
Yeah,
him.
you
Mhm.
exactly, because yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. They're gonna feel a little insecure, but just reassure them.
Yeah, that's something I always forget. Like I just say like I don't not touch me. Well, not always, but mostly before. Right now it's different, but it's like mm, I don't reassure them, so they
Oh yeah, you
feel
gotta reassure them. Yeah, you gotta.
like okay, then you're rejecting me.
Yeah,
Like okay, well, bye.
yeah,
Like
exactly. You
oh
gotta.
no, no,
Yeah,
no.
you
But I
gotta.
keep thinking of my trauma, and it's hard. Mhm.
Yeah. Well, again, it's you're insecure in
Mhm.
that moment, so they're also gonna be insecure.
Mhm.
So you got to let them know, express it, speak out, because it's really about communication. It's not being perfect. It's just talking.
Talking.
Just say it. It's if they don't like it, it's not your fault. If they don't like it, then they're not for you. They can't deal with you.
Yeah.
Not deal with you, but they can't validate you. You want a guy that has the emotional capacity to deal with whatever problems you're going through, because if he can't do that now, he's not going to do that later.
Yeah. Of course. And you need, especially as someone that has gone through like difficult times, you need someone able to have patience, like
Exactly.
in that sense.
Exactly.
And I think that you can give that also to him.
Yeah.
Like if he is insecure and he doesn't want to be used, you kind of have the responsibility to not like let him feel used with the money.
Yeah. And you do that by saying, "Hey, if he tries to give you money, just like, no, dude, I like you. I don't want that $1,000. Wait, what? Yeah, give it to me. Like, you get it, give it to me.
Okay,
no, but yeah, exactly, right. But you sort of like you. It's very important to it's very important to let a guy know that it's very important to say no to things that a guy tries to give you in the beginning, because again, especially no, but he'll trust you more. Especially women who want money from guys, just say no to the first few times that he tries to give you money. Each time he's gonna try more. So just say no, because he's gonna trust you. Because most women say yes to expensive dates. So if he does offer an expensive date, just say no. I promise you, he's gonna take you to a more expensive place.
Okay.
So those dating coaches that tell women to get money, you get money by saying no to money.
Yeah.
You say you get more gifts.
You show that you actually want to connect, and that's your priority, and so he's gonna feel that.
But also, a guy who leads with money feels like the best thing he has to offer is money.
Yeah.
So if you say no to it, he's gonna feel insecure and
vulnerable.
Yeah, but then if he leads with money, the way he feels good is by offering money. So he feels even worse. So what's gonna happen? He's gonna give more.
Or like, I mean, if you reciprocate or if you like reassure him, he's gonna feel weird. Like, this has never happened to me.
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
Yeah. You stand out. You stand out in a guy's mind. Yeah. All right. Next question.
Next question.
Hit the stop recorder. Now I know you guys like that video, right? But the problem is that most likely you're watching my videos very scattered. And you're understanding the information, but you might be getting information overload because you might be watching a video for this, but then a video for that. Sometimes it's best to just purchase the systems that I have that will give you more clarity. For example, I have the psychological game of attraction, which is a system that I have for women who are single. And it'll teach you how to go from single to relationship. And it'll give you everything that I know you're going to encounter, like any objections, what to do when someone's pulling away, when it's time to open up, when it's time to close down, how to punish people for disrespect, how to find out if somebody genuinely likes you. You get all of that in that system rather than watching all of my videos. It's actually a more efficient way of learning. I also have natural chemistry, which is a course that I created for women who are in a relationship and want to strengthen their relationship. So if you're a nice girl, if you lack assertiveness, if you're the type of person that doesn't have respect in their relationship, well, then natural chemistry is the course for you. After that, we have the feminine woman, which is a self-help course for women in order to help you guys develop more emotional strength, to develop a meditation practice, to set and achieve your goals. I also teach you guys my manifestation technique that has literally manifested what I have today, right? So remember, in these systems, you get for women who are single, psychological game of attraction, women who are in relationship, and the feminine woman, right? Each course is $99 each, right? So if you purchase them individually, they'll be $400. $300. But with the bundle, you get them at $249, right? So just click on the description down below, and is a lifetime guarantee. So you can keep it forever. And if you don't like it, you have a 30-day money back guarantee, right? On top of that, we also sell them with the bonuses, right? Social mastery, and it's just a bunch of bonuses that I have, which is almost like double the material of the course. So it's a really good way to get a lot of value from it. And it's a great way to support the channel. So you can click on the description down below where it says purchase the fundamentals, and I'll see you guys inside. Take care.